Alright, let's get it, boys. We are live. We are live. 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 Alright, everything looks good. All good in the hood. Cool. Just make sure we have the chat up so I can see it. Look at the chat anytime I feel like it. So, back to where we were earlier. We cut one player. Roster's at 53 out of 53. Let's go ahead and check out our depth chart. So,
those little strong ass fishes.
Currently sitting at, blah, blah. I want to check out my middle linebackers, though. So, right now we have Jamie Collins, Danny Trevathan, Christian Kirksey. Trevathan and Collins are two veterans, so I really hope they can lead this defense to victory. And give a really needed veteran presence
There's no way that would actually happen
in the locker room. Even though Christian Harris, these guys are way faster, they're going to sit behind these two guys as they're the veterans. They know what they're doing. Yeah, we're going to have Collins run point on that. We got Chris Harris, King, Trufant, Stingley.
They call them weird.
Free safety, we have converted Richard Sherman to that. See if we can get some use out of his career. And strong safety, we got Earl Thomas.
Actually, quite cool.
I'll be right back real quick. Mute.
Man.
Alright, I'm back. Let's get this thing going. So, just wanted to show off the roster.
What does that make you?
We have Latavius Murray. I'm trying to revive his career. Marlon Mack, Carlos Hyde,
Jordan.
Dameon Pierce. Yep. Again, the same thing. We're getting veteran guys to teach the younger guys stuff, you know. Deshaun Jackson's a veteran.
Yeah, we did as hell. Look at him.
Beasley's playing slot. Deshaun Jackson,
playing
Dorsett, very fast.
This is when he probably started eating shit.
Yeah, we obviously have a lot of
He just
speed.
takes a bite out of shit.
Deshaun Jackson, 95. You know what? I'm going to try Jackson at slot receiver this game. I'm going to give him a chance. If it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But with that 95 speed, it's just kind of hard not to give him a chance. And Davis Mills, he has like third or fourth most passing. 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, so he could play better, but honestly not bad for 68 overall. And I'm playing with custom sliders and, you know, all Madden simulation. So every win we have to earn. No wins come easy, which is what I like. And obviously veteran presence, Jared Cook. He has like third most receiving yards in the NFL, I think, so it's gonna be really hard to stop him. But stop Christian McCaffrey this week, but I think we can. Because our defense is number one. Partly because I blitz a lot.
Not totally, bro.
And I try and predict, but sometimes they fuck me over, so yeah, and Christian McCaffrey. Third most rushing yards. And Jared Cook, third most as a tight end. 3 touchdown receptions.
Their treat.
Jordan.
Yep, see?
Jordan. You go soft right?
So as of right now, statistically, the best tight end in his 12th year.
You're about to kill it, that's what you kill.
And tied with the most receiving touchdowns. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to your stats and awards. I'll just show off the defense too. Defensively, best defense in the NFL. We've only allowed 484 total yards. We have 8 sacks, which is the most. But we've allowed 41 points, which isn't the best. So beggars can be choosers. And we have some players ready to negotiate who. Conley.
You rage right now.
Damn, these guys want a lot of money.
These players on the
Beasley,
last year
depending
of
on
their
what kind of
contract.
season you have,
Reese-
we're just gonna see if you deserve the money or not. I think you can have a good season. Let's go ahead and check your stats as of right now.
Oh. Hella shit happening.
So, yards after catch, 20. Receiving rate, 9 catches.
I think I could get
So he has 9 receptions for 99
He
yards.
came for Halloween.
Alright, enough checking out all this boring shit. Let's get into a game.
B? How old are you?
Thursday
How
party
old?
time.
Don't mind me
Alright,
asking.
cool.
At us? You friend, you mean friend. I'm gonna victimize yourself.
For just the 6th time in franchise history, the Panthers are matched up against the Texans. Houston looks to tie the series with the win.
Damn, we
Thursday night
have completed
primetime.
100%
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Brandon Gaudin with my good friend Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at the Panthers in this matchup, and they know that they are in for a fight here.
And anytime you're dealing with the number one defense in the league, all through your preparation, you know that yards are going to be tough to come by. But working in their favor, they can.
One of the top 5
one of
teams
the top
in the
five
league.
teams in the league in that category. So I expect this one to be a tight, hard-hitting affair, and both teams playing to their strengths.
Alright, we're kicking off. Good news is that we're at home. So that's actually great news.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Oh, Baker, okay. 4 TDs, 2 interceptions.
They'll be led by their 4th-year quarterback out of Oklahoma.
Love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes,
Alright, good.
he's gonna be out there
We'll give him a little
redoing his
underpass.
efforts and trying to play better.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
Yeah, they have McCaffrey out wide. Interesting.
Having a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook and take the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Alright, drop it back.
Okay, good.
Come on, we gotta make that first tackle, dude. Alright, we're gonna blitz.
Nice little game. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. What's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy,
Probably gonna hand it off
he
here.
takes advantage of that man coverage and
Yep.
burns you. But if you bring on those extra
Nice.
DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles, really put it on those receivers.
The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 23 carries, 107 yards.
Alright, the key is to just stop the run.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this.
Nope. Good thing we didn't blitz. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Desmond Trufant, baby. Big time players make big time plays. Let's go.
And the Texans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. About to get a first look at this.
That's exactly what we needed.
As they're led out by Davis Mills, their rookie quarterback, selected in the 3rd round from Stanford.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes, that was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
Mills now
That was
to
close.
throw on first down. Oh, not sure he saw the line.
I was looking for Brandon Cooks, but that didn't work.
Charles, let's get a look at the draft class for this offense. Remember, no first-round picks this year. They traded it away. How much of a detriment is that?
Well, what they're hoping is the reason they traded away that first-round pick, that player won't be a detriment. He'll be an improvement for their team. And now as you
Let's
get
go,
into
Brandon.
later rounds,
Take it downfield. Yes, sir. That was good.
scouting comes to the front. got to hit on those selections.
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
I thought that Brandon Cooks took over the #1 role for the Texans after Deandre Hopkins was shipped to Arizona, and he wound up with a team-leading 81 catches in 2020, his most since 2015.
All right, we're gonna hand it off here. Here we go, Latavius. Take it. There we go.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense.
All right, let's get this going.
Someone's going to run for some big yardage.
That's why. Did he kill this person?
First
Come
down, Bills.
on. No, we just got that.
Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is
Someone
second
mute
and
friend.
10.
Someone mute friend.
Mills. That goes out wide to Murray. That helps the completion percentage.
All right, we have to capitalize.
Now it's 3rd and 10.
At least get closer to make it easier for a kicker.
Because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and
At
see
the
the play
least.
develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them. And
I'm gonna look
stop you at the line of
for.
scrimmage.
Matt, this is gonna be US News by
I'm gonna look for Cooks on this.
Come on, nephew.
Oh,
On 3rd down, here's Mills.
come on. Damn, Davis Mills.
They're gonna be incomplete. He shook his head right when
That's
he
the only
released
problem. The
that
guy can
throw.
miss the
He knew
kick
it was gonna be a
sometimes.
little off target.
Let's make
Yeah, the
this.
excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
All right, come on. Perfect accuracy. And it's good.
The
Nice.
kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points, maybe not the
Well, at
touchdown.
least we got something out of
They wanted to
the
get
interception by Trufant,
I got left for the fight.
which is a great play, by the
They
way.
won't turn that down at all.
Here's Smith to return it. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that. So
Okay, at least we didn't let him break a big play.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of
Is
that.
he gonna throw it to? Nope, he's going to McCaffrey. Damn.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Went right for
One of the
McCaffrey.
more productive and durable players up until last year. Remember, in 2019, 116 catches.
All right, we're gonna blitz here.
Record for NFL running backs.
Come
Trying to
on,
come back
baby.
from an injury-filled
Nice, nice. I'll take it.
17 catches on the year. Sure is great to see him back on the field doing his thing.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him from a loss.
Second down.
Oh my god, I just hit the wrong gap.
Get this one up to the 44-yard line. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
Come on, we gotta get stopped
Do it
here.
consistently here. On first
Damn, he's
down,
running
this is McCaffrey.
all over us today.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's
Alright, end of the quarter.
3-0.
We're up 3-0.
On EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a
Alright, I think we're gonna go for that.
coming up.
That free safety blitz. Alright, let's just force the third down here. That's what we need to do.
A handoff left, McCaffrey, and he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
I think if we put together a job description for a
Alright.
linebacker, we would
I
start
think I'm gonna go with the
being
strong
able to
safety
down
blitz.
and hold the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do
Come
that.
on,
We saw a
work.
perfect
Let's
example
get it.
of right there. They'll try and pick
Nope,
it up,
shoulda
but
went with the
McCaffrey
linebacker.
shoots past him, and he's taken down inside the 30. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
For a lot of guys
Alright, we're gonna
playing
go
this
with the
game,
mid
there's no
blitz.
better feeling than running right through a tackle. 'Cause you have a lower
Oh,
center of gravity and turn
no.
his legs for a really nice pickup.
Come on, let's get to Mayfield here.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
Oh, I swapped him last second, dude, that messed up.
That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. A little tough on the secondary there, in zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you can go to man coverage.
Alright, we're blitzing every play here.
Matches up and send
No,
more
actually, we're
pressure.
not.
But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. Send someone else, drop someone else out of the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try and get that pressure.
Come on, we gotta get a stop here. Interception, something.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. This is caught. Touchdown. Ian Thomas. His second
Touchdown,
touchdown
damn.
on the season. And the Panthers
Alright, we
have
gotta go
taken
score
the
now.
lead.
That's
Bouncing
for
back
sure.
nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Set now to kick this one
Yes.
away, and off it goes.
Good kick. Come on, Jackson.
now to return. And able to
Decent
get this
return.
across the 20, but not much
Got
further
knocked
as
off
he's
2
dropped
yards,
at the
but I'll take it.
23-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now
All right, we're gonna hand it off to Marlon
turnaround
Mack.
here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams
There
like
we
this
go.
approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always
Probably gonna go with the
factor
empty
into,
set
how
here.
you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because
There we
you
go.
don't have much time to
Find
get them ready.
Cooks.
They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first down throw for Mills. And that nearly a turnover, but it's
Oh, we got lucky.
I
should not have forced that.
There, and it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got
All right, looks like we're gonna look for Jackson on the out route.
Mills throw taken in here by Jackson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. We're gonna go empty again. Oh,
Mills from the gun on 3rd down. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I know coaches
We
tell
have
us
to
all the
punt.
time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
damn! I should have given it
Texans new punter
less
for
power.
2021 Cameron Johnston on to punt. Back to
'Cause
return
now it's
it,
gonna
Christian
touchback.
McCaffrey. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right
All
now,
right, that's fine. I need to stop controlling the linebacker.
but it's really a collective
We're just
deal,
gonna
isn't it?
blitz.
Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
This kid is out.
Here's McCaffrey.
Come on, baby. Nope.
They find some open field here.
Blitzing don't even work. At least Chris Harris got the cutoff.
At the 9. 131 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific.
Christian
in
McCaffrey's
his
kicking our
first
ass,
half.
but he's tired.
Christian McCaffrey, a guy that can beat you in so many ways. He's a threat to go the distance literally every time he touches the football. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. They'll get
All right, we're
this
gonna blitz.
halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Holding for sure.
From inside the 5. McCaffrey. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
On 2nd down now. It's Hubbard. Oh, a good move at the 5. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. Now Mayfield.
Well, we didn't account for him, so
Touchdown, Panthers. Rashard Higgins. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers head on to their lead. Gonzalez now.
all right. What's up to the offense now? Let's hope Mills can fucking complete and make an accurate pass.
And this one's right through to make it a 14.
So far, this guy's missed 2 wide open passes, so
5 plays there on that drive.
maybe we can get some Deshaun Jackson out of it.
Scores to cap it off. Out is
No,
the kickoff
no
unit
magic.
as they run up and send this one away. Jackson now to return. And he'll get it up past the
All right, we're gonna run
20 to
2-minute
about
drill.
the 22. And now out comes Houston. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing again, Mills on 2nd and 10. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. On 1st and 10.
There we go, Jared Cook.
And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, I need to do something to get more than that 3 number.
All right, I'm gonna look for Jared Cook on this. Oh, dart.
Here's a throw that's taken in by the tight
Timeout.
end Cook. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Damn, looks for Cook.
Right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy.
We're gonna look for the
Trying
back
to go
shoulder right
back
here.
to him after the last completion, but this time the defense was all over him, and they got there to
Didn't
break
work.
that one up.
He's wide open.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mills, flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. It's Murray.
Ah.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And they'll throw again. Here's Mills. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
We're going for the field goal.
Somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
We're gonna get the ball back.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
So we're getting the ball back in the 3rd,
Make
so.
field goal, he'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'm gonna throw a Groover on him.
With the rest of the offense. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific.
No, we're not gonna
And
see
obviously
something
his
special.
vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing
Strip
something
him.
really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here.
All right, 3rd
Final
quarter.
play of the half, Mayfield. And that one complete once again to Higgins. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers.
So we're only
taking
down
the
8.
lead to the locker room. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coach.
And we get the ball back.
EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in everyone to our Tiburon Studios here in Orlando. We'll take a minute and look ahead at what's to come this weekend in week number 3. As far as the early games go in that 1 o'clock window, we'll be focused on that game in Nashville. A big one for the Titans as they'll take on the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And finally, on Monday Night Football, bitter rivals in the NFC East, the Eagles and Cowboys from Arlington at 8:15 Eastern Time. Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half for Carolina. And they've had their way running the football well over 100 yards already as a team, with 2 more quarters still to come. Meanwhile, for the Texans, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break. These two clubs running through their final halftime adjustments.
We're gonna defend the
It's just
inside
about
run.
time To get back
Throw
at it,
short,
for the
defend the
call of
inside
second
run.
half, we go back out to Houston. H-Town and Brandon God.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. For the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. On second down, Mills again. Over the middle, complete. That's Jackson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to them. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. A 2nd down throw from Mills. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
It's actual good.
Now Mills on 4th down. And he fires one that's
This
intercepted.
game, dude.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
That's what we needed, baby.
Cornerback Richard Sherman. And the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
And Richard Sherman uses his veteran savvy to come up with an interception there, and he still has plenty of ability out on the corner. And he's the NFL's active leader in interceptions. Moved on from the Niners after 3 seasons, but thriving with a new ball club, and that veteran know-how
That was
comes
clean.
into play one more time.
So yeah, just one-on-one. Dumbass Baker Mayfield throws it. And Sherman just ball hawks it.
Who are you gonna play?
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll go down at the 28.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Grab the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call.
Alright, we're gonna
like
look.
that. So when
Come
they
on.
do, they go back to their
Oh my god.
pep in their steps.
Thank God it came down. Let's go.
Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks, 23 yards for the touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about.
Texans are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive a touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're
Beautiful
supposed to
right
do
there.
that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie,
I mean,
that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they
if
hang
this
their
guy right
heads and
here
they go,
just stays on it and doesn't trail, that's
I'm scared that I
interception.
can get my Smurf above my main.
With Davis Mills, puts that ball perfect. And Cooks is able to use his speed, get into the end zone. Which this was badass right here too. Just the way he got into the end zone. 3 defenders, he didn't care.
Yeah. Whatever you said.
Alright, we're gonna go for 2.
You're so bad.
the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
And they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
There we go.
They'll
Oh
look
my
to
God.
throw.
Triangle, boom.
What?
Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not
He
even
bought
the option to
armor?
hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
This one tied at 14.
Alright, we gotta get
now as
stops
he
here.
sends this one away. Here's Smith to return it.
I'd say
Not
we
much happening
go with the
on
blitz on the
return as
first
he'll
play.
get this to about the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 77 yards. And the Panthers on 1 play have taken the lead.
Fuck Christian
So there,
McCaffrey,
Charles,
bro.
I mean, a situation
Fuck
where
him.
it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking
Alright, we
his
gotta go
all
score
the way
again.
to the end zone.
Alright, well that blitz was useless, so those blitz suck. They literally suck.
Gonzalez good on the extra
I'm not calling
point,
that blitz
and
again.
the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Christian McCaffrey is literally carrying
This
them,
one is the
so
fair catch, a signal for and take it. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up. Down
Yeah, stay on the floor,
21-14
fucking
as they
bitch.
have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mack. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. While the traders take a look, we'll step aside. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
go Davis Mills.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's Mack to get it again on second down. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play.
I'm gonna give it to the fullback.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism.
I love calling this play.
Some nice space for him.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
The wall didn't work very well on that play. Defenders on third and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And they'll try to throw here. Mills. Escaping the pressure right.
Let's go, baby.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. And he had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached. Being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play.
Damn, we're so close.
They'll run. Here's Janovich, the fullback. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal.
If we just stop Christian McCaffrey, we win. That's all we have to do.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Houston, it's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started.
Alright, we're going to try the jet pass.
Second and goal from the 1.
This guy's trying his life away.
Great play call.
And this results in 6. Touchdown. Deshaun Jackson from a yard out.
That was so close.
Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
I'm new to doing game cam, so I don't know when you're talking game cam.
That might have not been a touchdown. Oh, who cares? As long as they don't challenge it. Damn, look how close he was to being tackled. That was so close. Thank God 71 picked up that block. Yeah, no, the ball crossed the plane while he was still in. How about the veteran?
Oh my God.
Deshaun Jackson showing off that speed. That was cool. Oh no.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point.
I thought we were gonna miss that.
And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kicks away. And this
You know, I think we let them hand it off because when we blitz,
Carolina getting set to take the field. Well, they just
that's exactly what I want them to pass it.
The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter.
That's fine. We'll give that all day. Andy's hurt? Alright, bet.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Higgins. They'll be
We'll give that all day.
Gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the shotgun to McCaffrey, and this won't be
All right, we're gonna
enough to
blitz.
pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And this is caught. He hits more. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw pulled in by Marshall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question.
This is a big play.
Closer here on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. He's going to look deep for more. And this one is incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner.
Exactly what we
They're
needed.
going to mark this at the 4-yard
Oh, no.
line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 61 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They'll run with Mack. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. The Texans on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, Mills. It's caught by Jackson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence, because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? You got to go with a quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to it.
And he's had the hot hand. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Again, it's Mills. Dancing to his left. into the hands of Cooks. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on that
Gonna run to
last
the clock
carry.
here.
Here's 2nd and 7.
We score, I want them to have the ball with like no time left. Or even if we get a field goal. We need to get closer though for a field goal, that's for sure.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
They run with Murray. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run from the shotgun with Murray. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
Alright, I know what we're gonna do.
On first
We're gonna run it one more time, run the clock all the way down, kick the
Now
field
the
goal and win.
Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. The last run got 3. Now a give. This is Murray. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And still about 3
Get a bit
yards
closer.
shy of a first, as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward, because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Alright, we're going for the field goal.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So there was a little meat on that ball, a little more than a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you can have some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or
It looks like they're going to go for Hail Mary.
another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Mayfield. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
What?
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter,
All right,
that's
well.
not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Oh my god, I thought he was gonna
He's
catch
going
it.
to let it fly. And this This is incomplete. So no miracles
Pick the W,
here on
boys.
the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen?
That's all we had to do was shut Christian
Even though
McCaffrey
we
down.
both knew it was a long shot.
So for Houston, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys.
Nice, take the W. And Christian McCaffrey, 218 yards. That's actually fucking insane, dude. Holy shit. But Marlon Mack stepped up. Because we passed the ball all game. We didn't have to pass the ball last drive at all because they were so used to us passing it, they didn't know how to stop us when we ran it. Ran down the field. Yeah. Brandon Cook stepped up. Son Jackson stepped up. Jared Cook stepped up. Beasley and Murray. Defensive, obviously, Richard Sherman with that interception to flip the scales. It's a really big play. And Trufant at the beginning with that big interception. Davis Mills was 19 for 32, 220, 2 TDs. Not bad at all. Baker, yeah. I want to watch that one throw, though. That looked like some fucking Johnny Manziel shit. Where's it at? Right here. Dude, throwing across his body. Oh, not across, I mean. Scrambled all the way out. Pocket was collapsing. Could have hit him. But, fuck that. He's looking for the big play. He's looking downfield. It's like, well, I'm gonna throw it over here. Nope. Boom. It was a bomb to Jared Cook. Across the body. That other pass was sick as fuck, too. I don't think we could find it. This is a good dime, too. Yeah, we were down for a lot of the game. But the key was, we didn't let him score in the fourth. Yeah, we were down for most of the game. We didn't let him, yeah. And we scored in every quarter. If you score in every quarter of a game, you're statistically higher chance to win. So, it's good. And we got both of our scenarios too. So Desmond King. I'm gonna do man-to-man for him. What's his man coverage at now? 83. Marlon Mack. Or make it more elusive. +1 speed. Okay, that's actually huge. Davis Mills, we obviously have to go with field general. Can make him better all around. Yeah. This guy could be the quarterback of the future, I'm not gonna lie. It's just short weeks had to be tough despite the limited time to prepare and everyone being less than 100%. We still got the job done. +10 morale. Fuck yeah. This mature font. You got injured last game? Weird. Oh shit, we're playing the Bills next week. We're 2-1 now, so very good. Press conference, QB1 check-in. Alright, let's do the press conference. Coach, we're approaching the end of the first quarter season. What do you need more of Davis Mills? Build chemistry. I need to get good chemistry. I'm just going to carry the team on. It's catch the ship right now where you guys are at the falls. It's critical he plays well each week, but we're going to have a hard time winning. Sure that. It is critical. Nice. Alright, we're going to become a better pass blocker. One pass block power. Justin McCray, make him agile. Make him agile. Give him power. Brandon Cooks. He runs slot a lot, so. Acceleration, catching traffic, medium route, short route. Yep, that's what we need. And we have some staff upgrades. Alright, so let's get the next two. Yes. There we go. Oh, I need to have both to get that, I think. We'll do this one. It's a huge one. Now we have +3 catch and traffic to all of our guys. Which is great because we're going to need a lot of them to make catches in traffic, contested balls. Brandon Cooks is now sitting at a 94 catch and traffic. Damn. Oh yeah, because that's +3. Sherman's play recognition is being boosted. Earl Thomas's. Why is this fucking morale low? Probably because you suck. This Yanovich guy is wrong. Alright, bet. We're playing the Bills next. It's gonna be a big game. Huge game. Huge. Absolutely huge. Let's get this W. So obviously they're 2-1, we're 2-1. They're a way better team. So, well, I don't think they're a better team than us. I just think they're more talented. That's it. Alright, so let's do our weekly strategies.
After watching.
Just because they have 2 inside TDs, we're gonna stop that now. We're gonna defend the deep pass. Alright, yeah. We'll defend the short pass against them. And then offensively. Damn, they want us to throw it deep. We never throw it deep. I mean, we do every once in a while.
It's an AFC clash, with Houston looking to make it 6 wins in their last 7 against Buffalo. Get ready for NFL action in Week 4 as the Texans take on the Bills. Next.
Autumn has come to upstate New York, and we find ourselves at Bill Stadium in Orchard Park. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Houston Texans. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And CD, you look at our featured team here. They know coming in they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is not one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late. So maybe that means we'll see them shake things up a little bit. Some RPOs, some touch passes, some draw plays, anything to try and gain a little bit of momentum.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Jackson now to return. And he returns this to the 22. Mills on first down. That's complete to Marlon Mack. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Jordan Phillips is the one on the stop. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
First down, Mills. Eluding the pressure right. And he rifles one incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
On second down, it's Mack. Mack's got the first down and then some. And down to the 28-yard line.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Mills now looks to throw on first down. Cooks on the quick slant. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run here with Mack. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Second down and goal. Mills flush to his right. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Let's go.
Davis Mills with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And You see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we see the Bills offense take the field here at quarterback, Josh Allen.
It's got to feel great for the Bills franchise to know that they're set up for the future with number 17 at the helm. They have to worry about draft choices. They don't have to worry about free agency. They have their quarterback. And the passing attack as a team, second only to the Chiefs in 2020. And how about Josh Allen? Guided the Bills to their first playoff win since 1995 last season. And his completion percentage in the last 3 years has gone from roughly 53% to 69% last season.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. From midfield, here's Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. They'll run on first down with Singletary. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Richard Sherman there to knock that one away. We've seen that a few times in his career.
And he played a very tough route really well there. Dig route. Oftentimes you get the impression receivers going deep and tries to get your hips turned and you taking off and running. Instead, he stays square, stays with him, and comes back and makes a play on the ball. One of the best things about him, takes very few false steps.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Takes to midfield, but no further, just a yard there.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. On 1st and 10, Mills flushed out right. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Alright, we're back. My bad. I had to go feed my cats. My homeless cats. If anyone is here, no one is probably here, actually. Alright, cool. Let's go win this game. I won ourselves a game, baby. Set up my chat. Alright, let's go. I got the game. I'm on, Luke. Y'all broke. Y'all ain't shit. I got the game.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. A shotgun handoff. This is Murray now. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Decided to hand it off that time on the one-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
He's out of bounds.
A first down throw for Mills. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On the handoff, it's Mack.
I don't look for Cooks.
Space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Cooks should be open.
3rd and short yardage. Mills. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown Texans. Brandon Cooks. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans will extend their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
We're gonna run some man coverage on this.
Good with the extra point.
Defensive possession.
14-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it results in
that was a great return. Oh, never mind. I thought that was like 30.
Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On play action, Allen.
Damn, Bills just came out here looking slow and sloppy.
This one is down he goes. Jonathan Grenard drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Mills. And that is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle, because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. He shakes him off into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st, as he can only get this to the 30. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
All right, we got to punt it.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Now after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. On 2nd and 9, Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Moss. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
On 2nd and 12, Allen. It's complete to Diggs. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Singletary, they'll run for it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Davis was drafted in 2020 to add depth to the wide receiver room, but he's starting to get more looks late in his rookie season. I think he's a breakout candidate here in 2021. Nice catch there.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. The sack there by Rasheem Green. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. Man open, here is Crowder. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And it's caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now Allen.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
This is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And the Texans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting
Great
3.
play by Earl
We
Thomas.
might look back on this in the second half and
Great
say,
play
remember when they
recognition.
didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
I don't know what he was thinking when he threw that. I mean, I guess he thought, I can get the ball there. My guy's gonna beat him. That's what he thought. He thought he could put it high enough, but no. Earl Thomas just made a great play. Fucking veteran Earl Thomas at that too.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We get things started up at MetLife Stadium. The Titans in town to take on Gang Green. And it's the Titans on top as that one draws close to halftime. Ryan Tannehill, 2 touchdown passes thus far. From there, we head to the Big Easy to check on the Saints at home in the Superdome. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting New York Giants. 2 touchdown passes there for Jameis Winston. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. In that game,
Damn, they're 3-0.
take on the visiting
It's kind of scary
Indianapolis
close to real life.
Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in the first half for the Texans. And despite the big lead, they really did next to nothing throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage. We'll see how aggressive they want to be going forward. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they too have found passing lanes to be hard to come by so far. As you see by the numbers, they'll need to figure that out in the second half. Final adjustments being made for the second half. So with that, we get you back up to Orchard Park and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back onto the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, at the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. From the 27, Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
Bruh, no shot.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times.
Come on, we need good goal line
but I
defense
think
right
we can
now.
At least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, this is a case of improper form from a tackling perspective, because when you get ready to go up against a back like this, everyone has to be able to understand you've got to be able to slow him down and let the cavalry come to the rescue. They were nowhere to be found that time, though, and this winds up being a big play.
And the next gen stats say he traveled nearly 70 yards after that initial contact. Pretty darn good. Play after here coming up. And that one makes it 14-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Jackson now to return. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
On 2nd and 7, Mills. Then he finds Beasley, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space.
We're working out of the gun. Mills.
Jackson's got it over the middle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mills on 1st down.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They go back to Murray on 1st
Damn.
down. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Kyle Long back from retirement, the guilty party on that one.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Now Mills.
Throw complete right side to Cooks. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run. Here's Janovich, the fullback. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Andy Janovich, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. A 10-play drive that time, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Buffalo offense back out ready to go.
They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
From the 31, Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On first down, Allen looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary certainly capable of breaking off some big runs, and he got loose on a big one there.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works. But he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Jackson now to return. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the third. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the return will stop right around the 25. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders.
Our defense, we have to step up right
so
here.
you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
We have to.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous. chance to get right back into this football game. Allen going to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On second and goal, Allen firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Dude, I'm so fucking bad at this game, dude. How did I let him come back?
Allen off the play fake. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
It's fine. We have to go down and score.
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Fine.
Extra point by
Let's go down and score. That's all we have to do.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So here are the Texans to take over. They've run 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Mack.
Brandon Cooks, bro.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this
Fine.
one could be coming
Just
back.
need to go score.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Looking to throw is Mills. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jackson. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mills. This to the outside for Mack. Room here to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Mills now from the 50. Eluding the pressure right. He completes this one to Mack. And he's got this down to the 35.
Let's go, fellas.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
We are back. Oh no. What's my camera doing? My camera's bugging. Hold on. Alright, for some reason, I hate this camera, dude.
On a 55-inch.
Oh. Never mind. Someone blocked my camera. The heck? Alright, it's fixed now. We're being chin. Good angle too. Alright.
Just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people will call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing. I know this game's winding down and people are getting tired, and that's when you really want a big body guy running the football. But I have to tell you, watching him run it, I wonder why they don't use it more earlier in the game.
Yeah, those bigger guys here late in the game, you're trying to protect the lead, usually not as fumble prone either.
No, that is so true because they are taught. Take care of the ball as you surge forward, and you often see them with both hands wrapped around it when they go through the line.
Jordan Poyer, the league's leading tackler among safeties last year, in to make the stop. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Third down, Murray. And they'll get him down about 3 yards.
See, I'm kicking the field goal here. Why wouldn't I kick the field goal?
Use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores, you don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for
Big,
disruption on both
big
sides right now.
tackle.
Throwing is Allen. That's complete. It's Cook. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Allen trying to hurry everybody.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The odds of these guys getting an onside kickback are fucking astronomical. It's just not gonna happen.
All of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
It's not gonna happen.
Pass up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on
QB
this
Neal.
one. And he's going to have just a couple.
W's W still. Bye bye, Buffalo.
So
We almost let them come back. That was scary.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll.
Whew.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
And with that kneel down at the end of the game, partner, they now get to 3-1. This is a good football team we saw in this game.
It is indeed getting to 2 games above 500, and I know early on, while they said they wanted to win every game, they thought they would be solid with a 3-1 start, and here they are.
Yeah, you break your schedule up almost into quarters, every 4 games, and assess 3-1. Any team would take that.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground. But both really started to come in sync. So for the Texans, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.
I mean, our defense really stepped up in this one. Our defense was the reason we won. For sure. 2 interceptions, one of them for a touchdown. Earl Chris Harris saved us in this game, really. Without that, we're probably gonna lose. That was close. Yeah, we didn't really play. We played okay. Yeah, we got lucky. Our defense really stepped up. Offense played okay. Offense did what it needed to do, but not more than that. It didn't do what they needed to do and beyond. It wasn't the game I was hoping to, but in a way, yeah, but in a way, it was because we still ended up. Hey, at the end of the day, it's all that really matters. Or whatever your record says in this week, we want to know, which is fine by me. True that.
I studied on it. Yeah, but what things are so good at that? It's 56 divided by 8. 8. Fuck. Why am I losing to a robot? Oh my god, wait, this is my comeback. Comeback. Get a bonus shot, 54 divided by 9. It's like 6. Oh my god. I lost it. I lost the single. Team USA lost a single. 94 minus 22. 72. Shit, I'm so good at math. No, bro. I'm like, that's not saved, bro. I scored. It's not my thinking. I was high in that rotation.
Dude, short pass is a glitch. We're going with short pass. So we always defend.
Oh.
They call zone a lot.
Yes.
But throwing it short is how we win games. Time again, honestly. So we're not going to change it. Oh, I wanted to see if we could do a trade, yeah.
We're playing against them in Japan? Yep, I lost. Fuck. Yeah, come on, they got on the bed to bark for like.
You know, I'm gonna grab some food real quick. I'm hungry. Got some fish, bro. I want this shit down. Alright, let's see if we can get a trade. Microwave that shit for way too long. Jimmy G is on the trade block. I would trade for him, but Davis Mills is doing good. I mean, Davis Mills is doing okay, actually. Garoppolo could add another dimension to this offense. He's out for 25 weeks. Damn, Hunt's on the trade block. Alright, here's an idea. Second round. He just got a pick six first, though. Both of them have been playing great, actually. Oh. Gardner is young, though. Sherman is getting older. I mean, I'd be willing to keep Earl Thomas on the team. If I'm being honest. Sherman is slow as fuck. Never mind. Let's see if they'll take Sherman. They're not going to accept this. Oh, cool. Nice. Alright, Sherman's gone. I think we gave him a little bit more for that trade, but that's fine, to be honest. Gardner is young. And both of those guys are just withering away. Plus, I like Earl Thomas. Perfect. CJ Gardner Johnson. That was a steal right there. He's gonna make a lot of plays for this team. Him and Earl Thomas back there. Plus our cornerbacks are already good. Richard Sherman is playing out of position. And we don't have a use for another quarterback, so I'd rather keep a guy in position. Oh, we could put him in number 1, that'd be funny. I think he'd look clean in 42. What number was Ronnie Lott? Ronnie Lott. 42. Yeah, I think he'd look clean in 42. I mean, a lower number is always cleaner, though. Like 20? Gardner Johnson wearing 20. What number does he wear in real life?
Yeah.
22. Alright, 20 is the closest we can get. Yeah, we'll go 20. That's the closest we can get. Plus, it looks clean on him. Tight jersey for sure. Back plate. I'll say his actual drip. Guess it is. Alright then, I'm not gonna change it up too much. Looks clean anyways. Alright, so now we traded a second round, but we got Gardner. Be right back.